Hello again. Today I'm going to talk to you about the printer I'm using to print postcard size photos, and this is the Canon Selphy CP1300. As you can see, it's quite a small one. And actually, when you buy the inks from them, it's not ink, but it is like it comes when you buy it comes with it's like this cartridge, and it's a thermal printer, so you can see this yellow, and I will show you an example of printing. So it's passing through this like membrane. It's three layers for the three different colors from the photo, and then it adds an extra one which is for protection. And so when you buy the cartridge, the ink, it's like in boxes and comes with this thermal one plus the papers. So you don't need to buy separate papers. And I use it to print photos both from digital cameras, and I also try to print photos from scans from a negative. As I say, I will go through you the printing, just to see an example of printing. And I will share with you some photos and see how it works. So I will switch off this view and I will take it to the printer. So I hope you can see it and you can hear me well. Sorry for the shadowing and everything. What I did now is I connected the printer to the electricity. I put this on the front, I open it, and then I connected the USB with the photos. So maybe you do it wirelessly, but for this I prefer to do it this way. So I have the USB, I take it to the computer, put the photos in, and then you browse simply by moving with the arrows. You find the photo you want to print, and then simply printing. And you will see the steps I told you. So it takes the paper in, then it heats up maybe. It takes some time. So now the first layer, you cannot see the display, but it shows yellow. And you can see the first layer, the yellow. Then I think it's pinky, magenta. And you can see this image appearing. And the bluish. And the last protecting, and that's it. That's how the printer works. I'll come back to the other view to speak to you more. Hello again. So let's go through the prints. So this was the print I saw you. The thing I didn't like is that it's a tiny detail, but it's kind of cropped more than I wanted. I play with different things. I try to change settings on the photo, but I find out what makes me more happy is when I use the frame, so to have border. So you can have it, you go through the menu and set it to be border. The thing I find annoying is that every time I switch off the printer, then it remembers that it has to print like that. So you cannot set it safe, or I didn't find a way of doing it. But you can see the quality is quite good in my opinion of the printing. And the only thing that we are missing is the size of the photo when we add borders. And these are images taken with Ricoh ZR3X. And the colors are beautiful, I think, and the printing and the images. And from this time I just make, after I switch off a few minutes later, 2 more prints. And one thing we need to do with these prints is that you have the edges you need to cut. So you just cut it and put it on the bin. So this is the actual image. And if it is without borders, it's like that. And for me, it's also a nice process. And these are from this camera, and I can show you also some when I have the same problem with some film scans from film scans. And these are taken with the new Pentax 17. And this is where I noticed the problem with the cropping. Before, in the past, I never bothered about it, but because the scans didn't have the normal proportion of the photo, I was cropping the way, I think I showed you in another video how I'm scanning my negatives. And so when I scan, the proportion is not the film one, the ideal one, or the photo proportion, and then it results in this problem. So more or less done the thoughts about the printer, but I have some more photos if you want to see, just to show you how the printer performs in general. It's like a still life image from a digital camera. All the photos I will show you from now on is digital cameras, and I think maybe they are either this Ricoh or it is Nikon ZFC. Sorry. Some balloons. And you see how the green pops here. This is like a landscape, like contemporary landscape. And maybe one day I'll come and make a video what is considered landscape today, because it's not like the traditional we think in photography, because it's different than the idea that we have for paintings. And this is like a still life. I like to take photos of weird things. This is like more a landscape one. And it's like carnival thing, but again the colors are beautiful. You can see the bokeh here. Blue. Some more colors. In this time I think I was trying to play with these colors when it was the invasion of Russia started to Ukraine. And I was playing with this just as a theme. Balloons. There's something special in this photo, the colors, I don't know why, but I like it. Some more landscape, like boat. This is more close to the type of photos I like to take. And another. Black. It also prints quite well in black and white. More colors. And more black and white. This the contrast in this one is quite nice and it prints really well. This feels like it's an island or something like that, but it's like in Thessaloniki, outside Thessaloniki and a few kilometers. And it is like a good framing, and around it it's nothing really interesting, but this photo came out quite well and it travels you to different places. Some black and white. More color. Windows. Soaps. And the last photo. So what we did today is I show you how the Selphy CP1300 from Canon printer performs, how it prints, and kind of a review about what I like. Is I like that I can print postcard-sized photos at home with decent quality, and it's a thermal printing, not an inkjet printing. And I like the experience of printing with it. The price, I'm not sure if it's worth or not, but for me it's fine. I don't mind. I'm happy with it. And as I said, that's all. I mean, if you want, you can try it and maybe you'll be happy over these selfie printers. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, etc. And I hope to see you again. Have a good day. Bye.